So I'm in the shed and you can see behind me we managed to get all the cars moved in. Lots of running around with the trailer, but sure, we got it all done in one day. I've got most of my tools up, most of everything's in. Obviously, there's a few cars behind me that you haven't seen before. Some of them I've had for a while. Well, all of them I've had for a while, and all of them have sat for a long, long time. But I want to do an individual episode on each one. We'll give it a wee clean, we'll tidy it up, and we'll just talk about why do I have it, where did it come from, what are my plans to do with it. That'll be to come. For now, just focusing on the shed. You can see we can easily fit the 4 in those 2 bays, and we've got the Corolla right here, which is lovely. I think I'm going to plan on, once I've got all the cars cleaned up, I'm going to move them in a square in the single bay if I can, you know, just 2 and then 2. But I want to get them cleaned first because I don't like that they're sitting here covered in dirt and crap. So I'm going to pull them out, clean each one, and shove it back in. So yeah, that'll come up. The main thing is I've got a roof over my head, I've got light. You can see it, those windows. It's pitch black out there, and it's, I think, about 5:30. And it's middle of November. So we're already at that stage where by about 4:30 it gets dark here. And yes, I have worked on cars in the past in the dark. It's not fun. It's just hard. Everything's hard because you can't see what you're doing, pretty much. Also, I'd say 60% of the days at this time of year, it's raining. And again, yes, I can work on cars in rain, but I can't weld. Can't really work on engines. All I can kind of do is suspension and brakes, and I hate every second of it. I can't film it because the camera will get wrecked. So, in short, I'll be able to continue to make videos through the winter. You've probably seen I had loads of videos out in the summer, and recently not much at all. It's because I haven't had this. Now I've got the shed, we can properly get to work, and we have multiple projects on the go. Speaking of having multiple projects on the go, you're probably wondering what's happening with the Mira. Haven't really done anything with it in a few months. It's kind of just sat about. It's been obviously the main focus of the channel this whole year, and I'm sure everyone wants to see it on the road and going, taking it to shows, all that. And trust me, I do as well. But I think for a little while, it's gonna need to sit. You'll have seen when I was pulling it in there, it's smoking pretty badly. If you remember when I had the engine apart, the cylinder walls were a bit crusty, they weren't great. And I was concerned whether it would seal the cylinder walls once we started piling boost into it. And whenever I first started the car and I was first sort of putting about, it seemed to have no problems at all. But now that it's been driving and we've started taking it for proper test drives and that sort of thing, it's really starting to smoke badly. Off camera, I even tried throwing some ATF in the cylinders, letting it sit for a while, rotating the engine up just to try and loosen up maybe any stuck piston rings or anything. But I'd say because of that roughness on the cylinder wall, the oil scraping rings are toast, and it's just letting loads of oil pass through. Because compression and all's fine on the engine, but it seems to just smoke like crazy at the minute. It could also be the turbo, but the turbo was recently rebuilt and I drove it for a while and had no issues, so I'm thinking it's that, the block. So I could pull that block out and have it honed and all, but I'd say I'll need oversized rings and all that sort of stuff. So instead, I'm on the hunt for another 1 litre block. If the car needs to sit for a wee while, at least it's undercover. So I'll be hunting for a 1 litre block for this, but until I can find one, this will probably sit for a while. So I think for the coming few months of stuff to do while I search for this, we'll be working on the other stuff, but all that will be to come. For now, Hope you enjoyed seeing the shed. I'm very excited to see all the stuff we'll get done in here. And I'm excited to get more cars back on the road and clean up some of the other ones. But you'll see that soon. Anyway, for now, make sure to subscribe so you see what's coming up next. See you later.